Hello, my name is Michelle Walters Johnson, and I am the lady behind the wig, here with another Tressallure wig review. So I already kind of showed you the beginning, my first initial thought process with it, and I just wanted to take the time to show you something. So hopefully you'll be able to see this because I'm showing you another phone. So when I suggested this wig, as I put it on the list of wigs that I would like to try, this is the thought process that I was looking at. Okay, you see that? So I was trying to get it in this color. Again, I do want to have different collections on my Lady Behind the Wig line. I want to be able to show you, for the African American woman, a natural look. So kinky hair, braided wigs, locks, kinky straight, kinky curly, things of that nature, right? So my thought process was, or is, that I'll have also a silver fox line for those women who feel more comfortable. For example, I'm thinking my mother wears wigs now, and her hair is a silver gray. And so I was just thinking, like, this is just such a foxy look. Now, I was not able to get the color that I originally requested, but this color, like I said, is beautiful. And once again, so this is the it's an auburn color. It's 3330. It's like more a blondier auburn up here and like darker in the bottom, right? So I apologize, I keep falling off my chair. Again, like I showed you before, it does have a little bit of lace, which they kind of pre-cut it already. So what I am going to do is I'm going to show you how you could blend this into your skin. So I'm trying to see if you can see this lace. All right. If you see, the point is you're not supposed to see the lace when you have it on your body, right? But if you can look, you can see it's just a little bit lighter. Like you can see the line of demarcation, right? So what you never want to do, you do want to trim your lace. I think it's kind of cool that they already took the chore for me of trying to trim my lace, because a lot of times the wigs that I purchase, or if I make my own wigs, you're going to have lace left over, and then you got to cut it down, melt it, and mold it to the desired length. So I'm happy that they pre-cut the lace. I think that makes it a lot easier. A lot of people are afraid to cut the lace and things of that nature, right? But this is what we gonna do. So what I'm gonna show you how to do, and one trick to do, so if you ever get a lace wig where it is too light in your darker skin, then, and even if it's like, there are lace tints, first of all, but even if the lace is, say, too dark, there are ways to lighten it as well. An easy trick, like I said, there are lace tints. I do have one, but the one that I have, the spray bottle, what I don't like about it, it's one of those spray bottle that is almost like you spray aromas out of. So it's great for perfumes and things because it splashes, but it's not great for this because you want to be able to get it right on that spot. You don't want to be spraying for here and it's spraying the surrounding areas. So I don't particularly care for that one, although I've used it on big pieces of lace, right? So I want to use this dark foundation, but I already know that I only have a little bit in there, so I'm going to get a brush and I'm going to put a little bit on my brush. And all you really need to do is, I don't even need to cover the entirety of the lace, okay? I'm just going to go towards the edges where it's going to be leaning against my forehead. And all I'm doing is just simply like painting. I just put too much, of course. I always have to, there's always going to be a part where I don't do it exactly the way I want to. But it's okay. Like if you make mistakes, there's ways to fix and blend and do different stuff. So I put that on there, okay? The other thing is, you see I have on the hair grip, or it's also known as a wig grip. I have on a dark brown one. So that probably will blend right into this as well. Traditionally, I would have on some type of wig cap, but I forgot to get it before I got in here. Now, honestly, this, I've seen people with their hair in this style, and I think it's fantastic. It's just not Michelle. And so that's the other thing about wigs. I know if there's some women that I have talked to who feel like they're not themselves if they're wearing a wig, or they don't feel comfortable with wearing a wig. And that's because you got to make it fit you. Just because you see a wig, I showed you that picture, just because you see the wig styled in that picture, there doesn't mean that there are not other ways to modify it and to make it work for you specifically, right? So you can always make it work for you specifically. Personally, as I'm looking at this style, I don't see anything wrong with it. Like right now, how it is, I haven't done anything to it. I haven't tried to make it look like the picture or nothing, or styled it the way that Michelle would wear it. But I do know, in fact, right now, if you ever watch this video, this wig reminds me of you, Carol. I love it. I think it's just so you. But, so again, you see how the wig is kind of like, the lace is kind of not perfectly blended. So there are, again, I would put a little bit more makeup on there. But it's a lot better now. Like, you're not really gonna see that. And if you ever feel like you don't have enough, again, just put a little bit more on the brush and just blend it. You can also use eyeshadow. That's another way to do it. Alrighty, so again, if we're going for that kind of like tapered curl look, then this is pretty much how she had it in the picture. I feel like it was bigger. Now, if you remember from my other Tressallure wig video, we have our Wig Wax, and they sent me another bottle. I'm so excited. So with the Wig Wax, now this can help lightly spray it, and it can hold, it's a light hold, it's not a very strong hold, but it can hold it in place as well. So that is like one way to style it. I've also will take pictures for you so that you can see what the final look is. But see how I blended it? I mean, it's not like you're never gonna tell that there's lace, but it really blends into my skin. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I actually brought my scissors because I was gonna cut this, but I'm really liking this like this. Another way that you can wear it is, what I was thinking of doing was to layer it some more and kind of have it so that it laid flat on the sides and then kind of just waved there. But to be honest with you, it's kind of like really kind of cool just standing up like this. The air tabs, these are the air tabs, so your air tabs are always going to flip up, and like I said, because there's a piece of wire in there, which is perfect, and this allows you to pull on it, get it to lay down flat against your skin. And the fact that it has, one of the features that the Tressallure wigs have is this material on there that's a very soft, almost a crushed velvety feel, so that is not a lot of friction on your edges. Also too, ladies, one of the things I was telling one of my girlfriends, like, always make sure you wear a wig cap, like those pantyhose wig cap, or even the spandex one, something on your hair in between the wig and your skin, preferably something that is your skin tone. Again, for those of you that have hair, you want to always eliminate there being something else that is adding some type of friction or messing something up. So you don't want, if your hair is thinning, you don't want, or if your hair is perfectly luxe and beautiful, fine, but you don't want to mess up with your edges. A lot of us tend to do stuff already with our edges that kind of mess it up. So let's just try to avoid that when you start wearing wigs. I think wigs can be used as a protection hairstyle, but then that means you don't want to mess it up, right? You don't want to do something that's going to be counterproductive. If you're trying to use it as protective, and then next thing you know, you've got bald spots on your edges because you're constantly having the friction, then that's not good. The other thing you can do, for those of you who love baby hairs, is you could always take a very fine-tooth comb and do some baby hairs. I don't see a reason to. Because I blended it with the makeup, I don't see a reason to. And then again, to get it to stay up, want to use your Wig Wax from Tressallure. So what do you think? What do you think? And actually what I'm going to do is we're going to take some pictures. I'll be right back. And we're back. So, you know, I put on a little outfit. So I was in my house clothes or my hanging out weekend clothes. Just want to give you an idea of what it looked like when you're all dressed up. So I think this is so pretty. I'm going to turn around so you can see the back of it, of course. But what do you think? I would love to see your comments below. Again, this wig is from Tressallure.com. It is the fabulous, fantastic FC 1602 tapered curl. It's in the color of 3330. So this is an auburn color, and I absolutely love it. And you can get it from TressallureWigs.com. You have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching.